star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And for the matchup with the Suns, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA, what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
And that one's good, Ayton.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Brunson against Simon. Randall surveying the D. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Barrett. Clock at 6. Simons against Brunson. Basket good.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Here's Kamare. Passes it to Ayton. Simons against Brunson. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. He was all alone on that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Now here's Randall. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And again, New York with the triple.
So often the guy who sets the screen, in that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Simons finds Grant, makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
There's the drive. Count it.
The only way he was was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Lets it go from deep, and again, New York with the triple.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
The pass to Ayton. Brunson against Simon. He feeds it to Ayton. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Randle. His last outing, he had 24 points. Over Grant. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Now this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Sharp, the pass to Grant. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. So both teams making some changes here.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Henderson. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
And 101 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Quickly. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Randle. And then for the Trailblazers, Brown is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Grant. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Hart with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Shots good by Gibson.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low post scoring. That's nicely done.
Simons against Brunson. The three. And Simons is good for 3. Simons has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gibson with the screen on Simons. And that one, good. He has 6.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Now here's Simons. Takes a 3. No good that time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
On the court for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Walker. Then there's Murray. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Simons in at the 1.
Malcolm Brogdon just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Free throw, no good for Walker. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
Here's Murray. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Here's Simons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simons has got 7.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Gibson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Gibson's got his second bucket.
It doesn't take a ton of time for Gibson to get that shot off. I love how aggressive he's pulling the trigger.
Pass to Simons. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 10 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Here's Gibson. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Brunson.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
On the court is your squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jeremy Grant.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Brogdon outside. They set the screen. Pass to Kamare. And here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Brogdon outside. No good with the triple. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Milwaukee. Barrett kicks to DiVincenzo. Grant against Randall. And it's quickly in the corner. Back to Randall. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
That's Julius Randle in pick and roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Ayton, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Kamare. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Sharp beyond the arc. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
3 points.
Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Leading by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Julius Randle. And there's the pass to Sharp. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Ayton, a screen on DiVincenzo. Sharp, that's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With the step back. Randall against Grant. Hartenstein passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein. Nothing on the board. Pass to quickly for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Knicks up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Portland Trailblazers. One thing's for sure, adrenaline's running high. What would you guys do to lower the intensity at halftime?
I didn't have any problem relaxing at the half, maybe a little nap, catch up on the news.
That's why it always looked like you were coming out the locker room sleepwalking?
Yeah, well, even in my sleep, I can go out there and dominate.
That's really saying something for a guy we have to wake up to do the halftime show. And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Knicks.
Obviously, the bench gave them a big lift. To credit the front office for loading up on scorers. You can never have too many of them.
Yeah, trying to defend them, you really don't know who to take away. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hartenstein in its center. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Hamara and the Trailblazers, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. Trailblazers trail by 7. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Barrett. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York is all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brunson against Simon. Brunson goes in. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 10. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Grant against Randall. Out to Barrett. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded, and the baseline jumper no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Sharp the pass to Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Brunson has it in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Kicks it to Ayton. Passes it to Simons. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. From 7. Oh, that's blocked. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hartenstein. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Brunson. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Ayton a screen on Brunson. Simons from outside. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
You got to get some stop. But right now we're making one effort. You got to make 2, 3, 4 efforts. You got to have high hands. You got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that he implores his guys to do all the time.
And Kevin, when you're playing for Tibbs, he wants you to hustle and to make multiple efforts on defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Matisse Thybulle, Murray out there with Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard. Here's Grimes, and stolen by Thybulle. To the inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
3-pointers, Simons. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 6th assist on the night. Gibson with the screen on Simons. On deep, Brunson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 25 points in the game. Simons surveying the D. Here's Brogdon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Now here's Brunson. The pass to Hartenstein. It's good. Hartenstein's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp, defended by DiVincenzo. To the middle. Pass to Sharp, fires for three, and again it's Portland with the three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Over Sharp. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to one, and the bucket from DiVincenzo.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Here's Grant. Pass to Kamare. Back to Grant. Randall brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Hayton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Grant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And Portland with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. The feed to Ayton. And it's good for 2. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Portland leading by 8. And here is Simon. There's 53 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. No good on that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, first team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. DiVincenzo finds Barrett. Here's Brunson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. DeAndre Ayton at the line, 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Let's make some noise for your Knicks Breaker Dance crew.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Ayton. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. Kamare at the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Passes to DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Now, here's Sharp. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying,